Over 3 months since the first GTA 6 trailer, and every single week there's something new happening around this game. We've got another info confirming the fact that GTA 6 is going to be released in the first quarter of 2025. Rockstar Games is in search of a localization tester for Russia on a fixed 12-month contract, meaning the person will only stay for a year. In the responsibility section it states, perform localization QA to ensure the final product quality is as high as possible. I'm pretty sure it confirms a spring 2025 release target, because they probably wouldn't hire a language tester just for them to leave in March 2025 and have the game released late 2025, as the game would probably need more testing by then. Could be that they already have a Russian localization team. They could be either bolstering it up a shorter timeline or replacing team members that they've lost or are losing. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to imagine having to localize a modern GTA game in 12 months. The amount of text to be translated in a game like that is mind-boggling. There's the entire script, as well as the potentially thousands upon thousands of lines spoken by random NPCs, radio chatter, or in other side activities. But at the same time, the fact that they're looking for a localization tester, not a translator, and it's under the QA section of their website, means it's already localized or it's currently ongoing, but they need someone to test it. So simply saying, it looks like we're 12 months away from the GTA 6 release. I don't think that Rockstar is going to confirm that info very soon, but I hope that the second trailer of the game will reveal some more specific release date of the upcoming GTA. In my previous video, I reported to you that Rockstar Games is entering the final stages of development on GTA 6, because the company is mandating that employees must return to the office 5 days a week starting in April. And as I said before, while this is great news for fans excited about the upcoming release, it's definitely unfortunate news for employees, and well, I was right. Since this announcement, the Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain, which represents video game developers in the UK, has publicly criticized Rockstar for the move and published testimony from current developers who warn it will significantly affect their well-being. According to the IWGB, last year 170 Rockstar Games workers in the UK signed a petition opposing mandatory 3-day office work. Now, workers accuse Rockstar of broken promises and have expressed concern about health, caring responsibilities, living arrangements, and a heightened risk of overwork. Some workers have said they moved their lives further away from studio locations that would now need to be reversed in under 6 weeks to comply with Rockstar's demands. The IWGB also alleges Rockstar had insisted flexible work options would remain available in an employee-wide email that said, "This isn't our first step to 5 days a week. No one wants to go back to the old way of working." The union went on to claim Rockstar management has so far refused to engage with workers on the issue and will pull the plug on remote access to technology on April 15th. An anonymous Rockstar worker is quoted as saying, "Working from home has been a lifeline for many of us at Rockstar, allowing us to balance care responsibilities, manage disabilities, and relocate as we need. Now Rockstar is snatching away that lifeline without a second thought for the workers who will be impacted most. After so many broken promises, we now fear management may even be paving the way for a return to toxic crunch practices. Senior leadership need to rethink their reckless decision-making and engage with their staff to find an arrangement that works for everyone." Another said, "As usual, there has been zero consultation with us, the people who these policy changes most affect. Just one of my concerns is being forced to work late hours in the office to maintain contact with global teams when before we could log on from home to attend late meetings. This will mean missing out on spending time with our families. I am also aware of colleagues who have health issues preventing full-time office work, who are now left in limbo." And here's another member of staff. "We the staff care greatly about the games we make, and our passion, skill, and talent should never be taken for granted by studio management. It is together, through collaboration and a healthy work-life balance and workplace culture, that we continue making some of the most beloved and spectacular games in our industry." For years, Rockstar had a notorious reputation within the video game industry for brutal crunch in the making of Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead games. However, following the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2018 and the shocking stories about the human cost of its development, media reports suggested changes were made to the company's culture to avoid the same thing happening during the development of GTA 6. It's not ethical or moral to force people to work in an office when there is a better alternative available. Companies doing this also aren't doing what's best for the organization. Study after study has shown that workers are more productive at home. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Is Rockstar's decision correct, or perhaps the employees are right and should have the option to continue working remotely? But switching the gears a bit to something more positive, I came across this article about a college history professor, Torrey Olson. He's been teaching the world's first Red Dead Redemption American History class in 2021 at the University of Tennessee, using Rockstar's open-world epics to engage students on one of the most tumultuous periods in North American history. The class is a huge success, so much so that Olson was inspired to write a book to bring his work to a global audience. Out in August, Red Dead's history looks like it could be a hit, and Roger Clark, who plays Red Dead Redemption 2 protagonist Arthur Morgan in one of the all-time great video game performances, has signed on to narrate the audiobook. But that's not all. He also revealed plans to repeat the trick with the Grand Theft Auto games in a new class and book that delves into 20th century American history, using the likes of Vice City and San Andreas to educate on 1980s Miami and 1990s Southern California. I think the idea of teaching by using video games is brilliant, especially with such excellent productions like GTA and Red Dead. I just mentioned about Roger Clark narrating the Red Dead-themed audiobook, but there's more. In an interview with IGN, he teased that if Rockstar ever were to give him a call to officially star as Arthur Morgan once again, he'd certainly pick up the phone. And this is when we'll get straight into the next topic, because it looks like GTA 6 will feature some teasers about the next Red Dead game. There's been a lot of speculation about GTA 6 having similar mechanics as Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of gameplay. This isn't completely unbelievable, as the 2022 gameplay leaks showcased how GTA 6 might have a realistic limited weapon carrying system, which is a feature present in the Red Dead Redemption games. Rockstar has often used GTA mechanics in RDR and vice versa, such as the ragdoll, gunplay, radar, and cover system in Red Dead Redemption, which are extremely similar to those of GTA 4. Some believe that the dead Jesuit missionary in RDR2 was a GTA 6 Easter egg all along. Meanwhile, there have also been several Red Dead Redemption Easter eggs in GTA 5, some of which did not attempt to hide themselves at all. For instance, the spine of a book seen in several places in Grand Theft Auto 5 reads Red Dead as the book's title, apparently written by a J. Marston. This could refer to Jack Marston, seeing as how much of a book lover he was. There are many such subtle references that connect the GTA and RDR universes, while others are more blatant. For example, in GTA Online, you can choose John Marston as one of your ancestors. There's an NPC in Los Santos who wears a t-shirt with John Marston's face on it, while Madame Nazar is featured in an arcade machine in the multiplayer mode. GTA Online also features some Red Dead Redemption 2 weapons, like the golden double-action revolver, the stone hatchet, and Edmund Lowry's Navy revolver. Moreover, when it comes to Lowry, the serial killer's name itself might be a nod to Edmund Lowe, the serial killer you can meet as a random character in GTA 4. So I'm pretty sure that as soon as GTA 6 will be released, many people will immediately start searching for any RDR3 Easter eggs. The first GTA 6 trailer didn't show any gameplay footage.
It's Ram Truck Month at Rogers Dodge.
Take your pick from the full lineup of Ram trucks.
Plus, during the
and that was to be expected because the same thing happened in the case of GTA 5 trailers. Only shortly before the release, we got the gameplay trailer. This video is a demo footage from Project Denise. Impatient GTA fans came across this video saying, this is probably how GTA 6 will look and play. That project is an evolving indie game built with Unreal Engine 5 that, according to authors, unites the thrill of intense third-person shooting with an enthralling storyline. It looks pretty good, and I wouldn't be disappointed if the GTA 6 gameplay actually turned out to be similar. The animations look smooth, and it also feels very real with rapid firing the pistol, though I'm not sure if this kind of movement won't be too slow to play. It could become kinda annoying, especially while trying to get a character through a doorway and in similar situations. This is one area I always felt needed changing in Red Dead and newer GTA games like GTA 4 and GTA 5. And getting into one of the completely random news, I'm not sure Rockstar Games designed GTA 5, or any of the other entries as tourism ads or things meant to convince anyone to live in those worlds, but it looks like there are people who felt encouraged to move to iconic places from the series. One of the interesting examples is the famous and celebrated French footballer Hugo Lloris, who left the Tottenham Hotspurs after 11 years and is now a member of the Los Angeles Football Club. It's believed he passed on higher-paying offers from other teams to instead live in LA and play for the much less prestigious American Professional League. Talking about the move in a new interview with Get Football News France, Lloris explained that LA is just a nice, chill place to live. He said, "In terms of population, it seems to get bigger with every move, but I think we'll stop here. The film industry, Dr. Dre, GTA. I played this game so much on the PlayStation that I had the impression that I knew all the landmarks of the city without having been here. I mean, driving around GTA's digital spin on LA can be enjoyable, as long as you dodge the overly aggressive police and lunatics, but that being one of the reasons to move to LA is kinda surprising to me. How about you? Have you ever felt that you want to move to New York, Los Angeles, or Miami just because of spending many hours in these cities in the GTA